If you've ever tried to seal a shower and ended up with more silicone on your hands than the wall, this video is for you. We're going to slow things down and show you how to get a silicone bead that looks like a pro did it. Most people rush silicone because it seems intimidating, but the secret isn't in the wrist, it's in the prep and the finishing spray. A bad seal isn't just ugly, it leads to mold and water damage behind your tiles, so let's get it right the first time. First up, we have to talk about the old stuff. New silicone won't stick to old silicone. Use our dedicated removal tool to get the bulk of it out, then follow up with steel wool and prep it solution. You may need to use the included scraper or the optional knife. This is the only way to ensure every tiny fragment of the old seal is gone. Once it's clear, give the whole area a final wipe with a microfiber cloth and prep it. If there is even a hint of moisture or soap scum left behind, the silicone will eventually peel away. Make sure it is bone dry before you even think about picking up the caulking gun. Now, let's look at your nozzle. You're going to want to cut it at a 45-degree angle. The nozzles are marked with cut lines, so grab a Stanley knife and brace it against something solid to cut it. Start with a hole smaller than you think. You can always cut it bigger, but you can't cut it smaller. Aim to make the hole slightly larger than the gap you are filling. If the hole is too small, you won't get enough product into the joint to create a proper seal. If it's too big, you'll be fighting a mess. Pick the applicator tip on your tool that matches your desired bead size. When you're ready, hold the gun at a 45-degree angle. Again, the big tip here is to pull the bead, don't push it. By pulling the gun towards you at a steady pace, you ensure the silicone comes out as smooth as possible. You want it touching both sides too. Don't worry if the bead looks a bit raw straight off the gun. As long as you have a continuous line of product with no gaps or bubbles, you're in good shape. This is where most DIYers get into trouble. They try to smooth silicone with a dry finger or a wet rag. Silicone is designed to stick to everything, so you need a barrier. Lightly spray your fresh bead with Smooth It. This stops the silicone from sticking to the surrounding tiles and your tools. Now, take your applicator tool and glide it over the bead with smooth, even pressure. You want one clean pass. Don't overwork it. Every time you stop and start, you risk creating a ridge. Keep your paper towels handy and wipe the excess off your tool after every single stroke. If you see a spot that needs a touch-up, give it another tiny spray of Smooth It before you go back in. A correct application should leave a smooth, seamless bead that sheds water perfectly. Once you're happy with the finish, step away. Let it fully cure before you turn on the tap or jump in the shower. Taking that extra time now means you won't be scrubbing mold out of messy corners later.